Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Upper Cervical Corner. I am Dr. Kramer, owner and operator of Hope Upper Cervical Spine Center, located in Southlake, Texas. And today I wanted to go over a learning opportunity that happened in my office yesterday. And in this, I was speaking with a patient and we were discussing chiropractic care. And most of the general public, I would say probably about 99% of you, believe that the only time we need to go see anything that has to do with our health is going to be when we have a symptomatic presentation. And in the Western mindset, that is going to be pain, 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 right? Pain is a great motivator. It's something that causes us to really go to the doctor and say, hey, I have this problem, right? Whether that pain is degeneration, or that pain is kidney function, or liver function, or gallbladder function, or digestive function, or heart function, or lung function, right? It doesn't matter what organ system it is. What matters is that it's pain in that system that drives our behavior, right? And so she made this specific conversation that happened made the point that there's really no need to go to the doctor unless we have pain. And I really blew the opportunity to have a conversation on this yesterday because I really didn't have time to think through what was being said. And what's interesting to me is that many of us are motivated by pain when pain is the end stage of a disease process that has taken place. And we have hundreds of years of medical intervention that has never successfully addressed cause, right? If we take aspirin, we're doing nothing but inhibiting a signal. If we take caffeine, we're stimulating a signal. If we take an antidepressant, we're inhibiting. If we're taking an anti-anxiety, maybe we're stimulating, maybe we're inhibiting, right? Or like any one of these things, it's just a stimulant or an inhibitor. How much it stimulates, how little it stimulates is going to be up to how you feel. Because if it's not enough, we'll just up the dosage. And if it's too much, we'll just lower the dosage. But we won't ever really know what's right. Don't fail to mention the side effects, right? However, in the chiropractic paradigm, and why this makes sense and why this is really, really just something that we need to grasp is that our overarching guiding principle is locate the cause, remove the interference, and leave the body alone. So, in our world, it is of utmost importance to check you through all seasons of symptom or non-symptom. Because symptom doesn't necessarily mean you need to be adjusted, and no symptom doesn't necessarily mean you don't need to be adjusted. You see, we are so conditioned to chase a symptom that we fail to wrap our mind around the idea of what is the underlying cause of the problem. And any underlying cause can be reduced down to an interference in the nerve energy force flow from the brain to the body or from the body to the brain, period. Now, the only way to objectively measure that is going to be utilizing computerized infrared thermography. We have plenty of videos on that on YouTube. It's called scanning. You can go look at those, learn from them, understand them, wrap your mind around them, because the goal here is to keep that interference, that nerve force energy blocker, gone. Keep it free from the system. In fact, for many of us, what we do is that we come to the upper cervical office because we do have a symptom. Totally fine. I understand that. It drives behavior. However, the reason you stay in an upper cervical office is because you understand the value of keeping your nervous system healthy for the long run. And the argument that can be made is that the reason you continue to go to the upper cervical doctor is the same reason you go to the dentist. because you understand that having your teeth checked on a semi-annual basis is super important for the prevention of disease of your mouth. Well, I'm going to make an argument and say your nervous system is a whole hell of a lot more important than your teeth. And you fail to grasp the concept that getting checked on a once a month frequency would actually keep at bay a large prevalence of disease that plagues our society. So the true value in upper cervical care is knowing when, where, and how to deliver the adjustment. But more importantly, it's knowing when not to, why not to, and how to allow and encourage the body to keep the cause of the choking of nerve force energy flow away. And then when it creeps in, is adjusting when necessary so that we can continue to encourage the optimal expression of health. It's as simple as that. Upper cervical care saves lives. We remove the cause and we allow the body to heal from the inside out. And then through prevention, we maintain the body to keep dis-ease from creeping back in. This, my friends, is why upper cervical makes sense. Not for pain-driven behavior, but for life-expressing behavior. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Upper Cervical Corner. If you got questions, drop them in the comments. You all know what to do.